Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. You look at the Clippers.
They are firing on all cylinders right now. The guys seem to be playing for one another. As long as they maintain the selfless attitude, their success should continue.
Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. From deep three-point land. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Yeah, they were swept in this matchup last season, running against expectations.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
And that one's good.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Here's Harden. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Rozier. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Misses the 3. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 4-point game.
I got your help.
Hero outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Now here's Harden. He has 6. On the wing, Harden. George, good.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Leonard. Driving in. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Hero outside. From the arc. Paul George pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Harden gets the double team. George outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now here's Harden. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Miami trailing. Hero outside. .121 left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Harden.
Now, James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Twice on the pipes on that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
1:06 left in the first. And here's Hero. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Robinson. Back to Hero. Can they get it? The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Robinson can't hit. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
That's a game they like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Miami foul. Tyler Hero. First personal foul. Second
The
team
first free
foul.
throw is good.
At the line for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. From 17. No good on the buzzer beater. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, "It's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant." B.A.?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. For 3, Robinson.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Timeout called for
Now a
the Heat.
timeout called by Miami.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Both teams decided to change it up.
Team, make some noise.
Hero with it. He's got 5. Robinson on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Westbrook. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
And discussing the game of Terry Rozier, Doris, what's something that impresses you about him?
Probably B.A., his confidence in his game. He's so aggressive and opportunistic on the offensive end. Sometimes you've got to find guys who put the ball in the basket, period. And that's Terry Rozier.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Rozier. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Personal foul.
You know, one guy who really thrives on heavy usage, Terry Rozier.
B.A., this is a guy who's more than capable of being a catalyst nightly on the offensive end of the floor. It just feels like his energy and his focus and his willingness to be assertive as a scorer has a positive impact nightly.
Russell Westbrook.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Back to Rozier. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Back to Harden. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Everybody knows that corner three is one of the easier three-point shots. It's just slightly closer in. James Harden doesn't need a whole lot more than that.
Now here's Richardson. Still no points. Pass to Rozier. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, Terry Rozier has more than proven he's very capable of being a starter. Can score it, excellent facilitator, and brings an edge every time he touches the floor.
Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Here's Mann. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Leonard for 3. Jaquez grabs the board. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Here's Jaquez. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Back to Rozier. Lets a floater go.
Clippers foul.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Harden into the lane. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. Rozier outside. Back to Adebayo. Over Plumlee. The kick out to Richardson. Here's Jaquez. Again, the Heat misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Leonard for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. For 3, Robinson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
With a score.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
27.
The Clippers on top, up by 5.
32.
And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Miami trailing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Hero for three. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 8 points.
And just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Pass to Leonard. Releases. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Jovic. Now Butler. Leonard defending. Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Outside for Rozier. The three. Drops in the three. 10 points for him.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
George's shot is off. And so here is Miami. It's a 1-point game. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Greg.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Harden from outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
To the paint. Here's Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Clippers call timeout.
It's T-shirt time. Crosswalk. Show some love for your Heat dancers.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Harden. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Pass to Hero. In transition, here they come. Here's the teardrop. Leonard's shot's good.
Assist goes to.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Rozier outside. Here's Jovic. No good on the triple. And here are the Clippers now. They've led by as many as 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Hero. Give him 8. Pass to Butler. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Harden.
Defensive foul.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First team foul.
A determined James Harden?
At the
Now
line
that
for
is a
Clippers.
problem for the defense.
James Harden.
1:49 left in the third. Here's Jovic. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, as tough as they come, competing on the backboards. Nice second chance opportunity.
Harden, deep three-point land.
Harden.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Here's Harden. After the basket by Miami. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Butler on the wing. Out left to the wing. Inside. The gritty finish from Butler there.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Leonard outside. And he drives in. And the shot goes.
Leonard.
Leonard's got 13 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hero right side. To the inside. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. That shot off. For 3, George. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Robinson. Here's Butler. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now George puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Jaquez. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Jaquez no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Los Angeles. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Powell's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Richardson. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Now here's George. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Here's Leonard. And there's a pick. Back to George. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo will these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
Now here's Leonard. Plumlee a screen. To the inside.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
Lillard left side. Lopez the screen. Lillard can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. It's George on the wing. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Now here's Lillard. A proven score.